Hey everybody. Hope the music isn't too loud. Uh Name's Kitro. You can call me Kevin, call me whatever you want. Um this is gonna be a video on my opinions on Battlefield RedSec, and I'm gonna compare it to Warzone. Before I start, I'd like to thank everybody who watched my last video on Skate. I really do appreciate you guys. 1,200 views, I think. It's just amazing. I've never had that many views, and all of you guys discussing with me my opinions and your opinions. It was just really awesome, and I appreciate you guys for being just being in the moment with me, and I love the passion that I saw from you guys. And I will be making a new one soon on an updated review on it. Anyways, let's talk about Battlefield. I made a list. I don't want to waste too much time, and I'll just get right into it, okay? I'm gonna talk about the pros today, about Battlefield 6 and RedSec. I think the gunplay is great. The guns in that game, even off the stock, they feel super cool. I like how there's like builds that you could get between levels. I think that's a cool thing they added. Even though the fact when you make your own build by leveling the first one up, everything else is useless, but I think it's cool. They bring their own little camos and stuff. The attachments in that game actually feel like they make a difference. A lot of these games, there's a bunch of thousands of attachments and you don't really feel anything. This game really does, like, you put on the attachment, there's a difference between having it on and having a different attachment on, and I think that's good. The guns are great, the attachments are great, awesome. The general game mode, the big map, they're bread and butter. It's literally their bread and butter, and I hope they always prioritize that over their newest mode, RedSec. But I'll explain why. All the maps look beautiful, including the RedSec one. We all know the conquest maps are gonna look good, but specifically the RedSec one, which is be the priority base of this whole review, it's great. The map looks beautiful. It's interesting. I have no complaints of how the map looks. Right. It definitely looks like there was an issue. There's a story behind it. All the cracks and crevices. It's an interesting map. I like it. I personally like the map. The gunplay works well with the BR. I think this is their first BR. I'm not sure if they did something with 2042. I feel like they did. Or was that like some sort of weird like extraction mode? I forgot. But like nobody played it. So let's just act like this was the first one they've ever made. The shield system is good. The gunplay works perfect. The Battlefield 6 gunplay works perfect in RedSec. Enemies don't feel too hard to kill, but they're also not too easy. And it doesn't feel like you're getting shit on like this. It feels like you actually put up a fight. You could put up a fight regardless if you're getting shot at first, if you're getting third party. It always feels like you have a chance to get out of a situation. And that's a good thing in a BR. And that's pretty much it, to be honest with you. But like, those are pretty good things considering what the game is about, you know? Here comes the cons. And they're all about RedSec. Because Conquest is their bread and butter, and I really think Battlefield Studios should focus on that. And not put too much effort into their BR. The fact that the game came out locked into duos and quads, it's really bad. It's probably my biggest con. I play solo. My friends aren't really into BRs. It's an oversaturated game mode. We all know that. I want to play by myself. Why do I have to play with the battle dad? Why? Why must I deal with the person that won't come and runs his whole direction, dies instantly, doesn't even take his second chance, and leaves the game? So then I'm dealing with 1v2s, but not with good players. Players that are stacking on buildings, stacking on rooftops, stacking inside, holding corners together. Because it's how the community is, where they're not very skilled, and that's okay. But why do I have to deal with the two people stacking? Why can't I get a one-on-one? Why can't it be solos? I'm guessing they're going to release a solos mode eventually. And I'm really guessing, it's just how things work. Just like Apex Legends. It'll be like a limited time solos mode, and then they'll go back to their usual shit. If they do that, I'm forever gone. If they bring out a solos, I might make a second video updating my review. But I played maybe 30 to 40 games of it, maybe 10, 12 hours of it since it came out. It's been like around a week since it came out, and I've been playing it a lot. It's all I've been playing really, other than Kovacs. The fact that I can't play solos is a very big for me personally. The map looks great, like I said earlier, but it's too big. The fact that this community of battle royale players aren't battle royale players for the most part. They're conquest players. They sit in a tank, they sit in an airplane, they sit in a heli, they sit in a corner for most of their time playing these big map game modes. So what are they gonna do in the BR? Sit in a corner. So you have these huge maps, and I land somewhere stacked. I kill the few players. I win the POI. After that, it's like 15 to 10 minutes of just me running around aimlessly. I can't find anybody. A few explosions from airstrikes, but there's no gunfire. They're all hiding, waiting for zone to force them to move. Not a good thing. I don't like that. I don't like that. It's not. No. And to continue on about the map, the whole Battlefield thing is, oh, everything could blow up and fall down. All the buildings could get destroyed. Wow. That looks amazing for Conquest. A quick 10-minute, 15-minute, 20-minute game mode. Great. Where I'm expecting tanks. Great. For the BR, it could have worked, but they're not doing it right. Because let's say the residential area, Ridgefield, I forgot what it's called. There's like this residential area. I remember, this is just an example. I was in the area, they blew it all up with airstrikes. I'm no clipping through walls and I'm floating on rocks, like they're like elevating me up in the air. And in the middle of a fight, that could decide if you win or lose. These glitches, because the geometry of the map isn't, or the servers can't handle the fact that all these buildings are destroying. I have no idea. But I'm no clipping through doors, through windows, through walls, through ledges. Even if buildings aren't broken, I'm still no clipping through some of these things, and it's weird. They have to definitely go back and fine tune that. I just can't believe this is a AAA company. Makes some of the best, top 3, top 2 even, the best FPSs to ever exist are made by these guys. And it's just, I'm still getting these glitches. I lost a game. The last game I played, I dropped like 17. I got second place because me and my duo were alive, but there was a guy under the map and he won the game because he was under the map and he didn't get any zone damage. 2025, November 2025. BRs have been out 8 going on to 9 years and we're still dealing with this shit. I don't care if your game just came out. You have all these other years worth of BRs to learn from, and this shit is still going through the cracks on release. Like, I don't know. AAA company, I don't know. I don't think tanks, helis, cars with MGs, I don't think they help the game. They're, again, trying to sell what they're making, the game they're making. I don't care if you drop me a care package with anti-weapon supplies. What's the point? I want to kill people. My way of playing, me. I want to get a gun. Cars and helis are used for movement. An MG, a huge machine gun that could 3-tap you, doesn't need to be on a heli. A huge machine gun on a car does not need to be on a car. These should be movement-based vehicles, and maybe your gun could do the damage if you're just like sitting passenger. Let's say like the cars with the MG, like I'm just like, let's say running across the street in the downtown area, and I didn't know there's a car with an MG across the street, like over there, let's say 150 feet away from me. He just kind of tracks me, and I'm dead in 3 shots. I could even react because I'm dead instantly because those guns are so strong. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that. I don't think it's good for, I don't like it. I don't like it for my gameplay. It's my review. It's how I feel about it. I don't think it's needed. You already made a super basic BR, but you're changing it and you're trying to make it different with shit that's a nuisance and that's annoying. Locked modes, the destructibility of buildings causing you to no clip and just have a terrible experience trying to move around them. And these vehicles that are there just to wipe out players with no counter, unless you go pick up the drop that fell 50 meters away from you. They have to go run to in the middle of the fucking street. And while you're getting it, you're getting blown up by the tank. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's the point? If I'm fighting the tank, I'm gonna get third party and I'm dead either way. What's the point? I forgot to. Sorry, guys. Sorry for pausing the video here for a second, but I also forgot to mention that the second chance system also kind of sucks. I really like how Warzone has like the gulag thing where you have to earn your second chance. I think that's a really cool thing that should be incorporated in every BR. So yeah, the second chance system, really boring, very dull. Would be cool to have like some sort of competitive 1v1, 2v2 system, something like that. Like Call of Duty has had in the past. Okay, back to the video. Sorry. Yeah, man. I definitely do think that the BR should definitely stay to where they are. Not like Warzone. Buildings can't get destroyed. There's a significant skill gap. Even with controllers, there's a movement skill gap. I like that. I prefer Warzone over Battlefield 6. RedSec. Sorry. I can't really compare the multiplayer because I played way more Battlefield 6 multiplayer because I think Call of Duty multiplayer is fucking dog shit. And I think it's boring. And the only time I played Call of Duty multiplayer is when I get into the betas of those games before they release. When they actually come out, I don't even play the games. I only wait for Warzone and I might play the campaign. That's it. This is just my own opinion on what I think and my experience with how I play the game, which is competitive. I try to see if I could get... I try to go for PRs on kills. I try to put the aim that I've put so much effort into training, into test. I don't need to deal with tanks. I don't need to deal with no clipping into buildings. I don't need to deal with huge maps, you know, nothing to do, just running out with my knife out for most of the time. And I do not need to deal with a random duo that will just not listen to me. They're not all bad. I will not say that. They're not all bad. But if I'm playing 10 games of RedSec, 7 of those games are dog shit. 7 of them are dog shit out of the 10. Okay? My opinion. So yes, I am excited for the new Warzone. What do I think will happen with this game? It will not die. No, this will have this community. But when the new Warzone map, because I know Warzone's going to come out with the same fucking map for BO7, but next season, like next year, where the new Warzone map comes out for BO7, all the BR players are going to move to that, and then everybody else is going to be a few RedSec players, but most of them are going to go back to Conquest, which is their bread and butter. That's it. That's pretty much it, guys. That's my review. Mid. I think it's good. I think it's gonna wake up COD, and maybe they'll finally listen to the community and what they want. I even answered myself there. I don't think it'll be Warzone. I don't think it'll be Warzone when the new map comes out for sure. I think everybody's gonna go back to Warzone. And I think everybody's gonna go back to Conquest, and then like, you know, every time there's a new season for RedSec, people will come back, play it for like 2 weeks, and go back to their Conquest and to their Warzone. That's how it is. That's pretty much it, though. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, like the video, comment anything. If you don't agree with me, let me know. I'm always good for, you know, respectful discussions. That'd be nice. Just like Twitch there. I'm talking too much. Am I talking too much? I'm sorry. But all the gameplay that you saw here was Conquest from like 2 or 3 weeks ago, because I haven't recorded any of the battle royales because they've been so boring to record, because I've been running for 15 minutes of those games. But yeah, appreciate it. If you want to watch me play Battlefield or any game, Skate, Battlefield, Kingdom Come Deliverance DLC's coming out. I have like the whole big ass like edition because I love that game. I'll be playing that on stream. And I Kovacs a lot. I aim train. I that's my whole thing. I love aim training. So if you also like aim training, or you want to get better at RedSec, hit me up. I might help you out with some tips. So I'll give you some playlists on Kovacs. Maybe on Aim Labs I could help you out. I don't know, maybe. But yeah, my Twitch channel is like down here somewhere. I put it somewhere here. If you're new, like, subscribe, comment. If you're returning, I'll be making more car videos, and I'll be making a skate video very soon. Thank you guys for coming.